Reid, Regional Manager, Higgins Contractors, Bay of Plenty. We are a family company founded in Palmerston North. 3 brothers founded Higgins Contractors. We are a roading infrastructure company. Growth right now is quite staggering. We currently have an employee number of about 1,200, and that number is growing weekly. The growth has been driven by government and government spend. A lot of major contracts are currently either being bid right now or under construction. The maintenance market in New Zealand has changed and is going through some major change, making the areas and regions a lot larger, and those larger regions require a company of certain size to be able to bid that sort of work. So for Higgins Contractors, we are in a rapid growth forward to be in a position to look at bidding that work. In any growth in any region and New Zealand as a whole, if we can't get our export produce to the destination being the port that it's going to be exported from, then we stifle growth. We have to have a very, very strong roading network, and we are fast getting there. So there is exciting times ahead for Bay of Plenty and our roading network. Tauranga is poised to have another massive growth spurt. We had it 5 years ago. I believe it's about to happen again. By 2017, we're going to double our employee numbers. Obviously, turnover goes up with that employee count. It's exciting times. We work closely with community groups and business groups, in particular Priority 1. I sit on the InStep committee of Priority 1, and I sit on that committee to try and engage with community and engage with other industry to try and attract people to this region. And I think that works very effectively. Well, there's now been a resurgence of sub-divisional development, and we are very, very heavily involved with the lakes development at Tauranga, and we will be there for another 6 years carrying out the final development of that area. We also work very closely with the Port of Tauranga, and we get excited when we see the growth of the Port of Tauranga, because with their growth, it assists our growth. When I started with Higgins in 1994, it became very, very apparent that our growth would hinge around the ability of other companies that could assist us moving forward. And I recognised that there were subcontractors in the Bay of Plenty that were very capable subcontractors, intellectually very robust people, and we embarked on a program of finding these people and bringing them on board and having them there for the long haul as we grew in the Bay of Plenty. Now here we are 19 years on, and today I still work with those same subcontractors. Their companies have grown, our company has grown, and that collaboration, it's been the strength of who we are. Priority 1 has been an exciting organisation for Higgins to be involved with. They have intellectual capacity that we don't hold in-house. We can tap into that intellectual capacity. They have strings to their bow that can extend out into a greater marketplace that Higgins Tauranga cannot go. We collaborate very closely with Priority 1. If I have business growth issues to deal with, I'll frequently talk to Priority 1, explain the situation I'm trying to deal with, and see what they can do to bring in a team to assist in that change or that growth that we need.